Are we rolling? We rolling. So look, man, this is my official response to, I guess the indie club, but more specifically, Capital Swank, aka Swank. I'll be calling him Swank in this video, but more specifically, Alton Showers. Uh, so look, in this, I'm not one to do this lyrical combat thing. That's not really what I do. But in the spirit of hip hop and me trying to maintain my reputation as a rapper, I got to give you some bars. I got to give you a lyrical response. Okay, so this is what I got for you. Poopity scoop, give Eminem a enema, lyrical spiritual in your swimming pool. That's all I got for you, homie. Nothing more, nothing less. You see, you thought I was finna spend time and money going into a studio, recording an angry poem about you, and then you thought I was gonna go and publish that song because you feel like I hurt your feelings because I didn't want to be in this group no more. You thought I was gonna spend time, money, effort, and all this. Hey man, listen. Dig this. What would I gain from that? What would I gain from going into a studio? Because I'm not going to put out nothing that's not quality. If I put it out, it's going to be quality. So I'm going to end up bugging Lucas, right? I got to drive to Fort Payne. Okay, that's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't ever want to make that trip unless I'm whatever. So I'm gonna go up there, bug Lucas, then pay him, and then spend time mixing and mastering the song to make it sound good because you got your feelings hurt. That's what you expected me to do. You expected me to just crash out. There's something in my teeth? No, it ain't nothing in my teeth. I'm tripping. Here's the thing, Swank. And this is some real like Sun Tzu art of war type thing, right? So, first and foremost, if you hit somebody, you don't get to choose whether or not if and when they hit you back, right? So you hit me and you expected me to hit you back right then and there. The thing is, Swank, I've studied this sun, man. Good Lord. It's a beautiful day though. It's a beautiful day. I ain't even tripping about the sun. The thing is, you are at the mercy of when your opponent decides to strike back. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. You thought I was going to hear that, get impulsive, get mad, and then respond. No. You got to wait until it's my terms. I choose I choose on what conditions we have this battle. Okay? And I'm going to have that damn high ground because it's February, brother. Oh, yeah. And I'm firing on all cylinders right now, bro. Every single last one of them. Speaking of February, you know where we at? I don't even want to turn this camera around because there's people walking out here. I don't want them to think I'm like recording them or whatever, but I'm at W.C. Patton Park in East Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I'm at. You probably don't know who W.C. Patton is, and that's okay. Born in 1912, passed away in 1997. Prominent activist, prominent member of the NAACP. W.C. Patton was actually responsible for organizing transportation for black people to get to polls because even in the 50s and the 60s during all the civil rights, they were still trying to keep black people from voting. So W.C. Patton took it upon himself to pull together resources, right, in order to get folks transportation because even though the polls are here, sometimes they'd be like, oh no, we gonna put the polls way over. They always was trying to throw loopholes at us. And so this man was very instrumental in making sure that our people could get to the polls. Now here's the thing. One of the insults that really stuck out was the whole big fish bitch in a small pond. Here's my thing, brother. Brother with a hard R. I'm talking Hulk Hogan. Here's my thing, dog. Yes, I'm a big fish in a small pond. The closest pond to me is that pond that's in the middle of W.C. Patton Park. And it's named after some greatness. Okay? I'm walking amongst greatness. That pond is right across the street from St. Luke AME. That's greatness over there. You understand the civil rights movement, a big portion of it was planned in that basement. That's greatness to me. Yeah, it's a small pond. But I don't mind being a big fish here, cuz. Because I don't want to be over there in the ocean where you at. I don't. I have no interest in that. And so, once again, I know I'm reiterating, and I kind of touched on this in the review, but like, man, look, at the end of the day, if I'm prospering and I'm doing good and I'm minding my own business, I don't see no reason why you should be attacking me. I just don't. Now, when it comes to this spiritual thing that I'm trying to like chase, I'm trying to be above and beyond any, any petty, like, whatever, any insults. One thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to take people's insults that they throw at me and looking to see if there's some truth in that. Because sometimes there is. Let me just go ahead and say this. There's some people who are going to catch strays. Because, like, I can't just beef with one person simultaneously. The way that my mind works, like, there's going to be some other people that I don't like that might catch strays in this video. It just is what it is. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. But, like, with old girl, she called me a cockroach, which is a very archaic insult for black people. Okay? That's like what a racist Frenchman would call a black person in, like, the 1700s. But here's the thing. When I look at that insult, and I evaluate what is actually being said, you might not like the way a cockroach looks. But when you push that to a side, damn near everything else is admirable. Resiliency, tough, hard to kill, damn hard to get rid of. Ain't nothing like trying to get rid of roaches. You might not like the sight of me. You might not like my appearance. But that's really it. That's really the only bad thing that's being said. And so when I thought about that, it's like, yo, let me see if I can't convert this small pond insult into something that, that's just my little attempt at it. But at the end of the day, it don't even really matter. Who is just texting me? Oh, it's not important. Man, look. On your track, you said something about violent tendencies, Swank. Brother, do you understand that I know how you live? Do you understand that I know you are softer than baby food? You are softer than potato salad? Do you understand that I know you, bro? Do you understand that I'm not even trying to roast you, man? Because I feel bad for you. I really do. Like, I'm not even trying to. You collect action figures and comic books, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's awesome. That's amazing to me. The fact that you are an older black man that has passions that are, hey, I salute you, brother. But I collect teapots and firearms. We're cut from different cloths here, buddy. We're from two different cloths, homie. If you saying you got violent tendencies, you're going to have to show me, man. You're going to have to show me. And, like, when it comes to the gun bars thing, like, unless you're really out here rapping this lifestyle that, like, unless you're really outside living this shit, like, I'm not trying to hear about your gun bars, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. I done lost way too many people to guns over some dumb shit to hear somebody rap about it and then be so far removed. Now, if that's really your art and you really trying to get it, man, that's fine. But that ain't the case with you, bro. I don't believe you got shot 11 times when you were a child. You don't remember you posted a picture of yourself without your shirt off when you claim you lost all that weight. You hear that noise? That's an airplane. I'm in Birmingham over here by the airport. Ask somebody from Birmingham what that means. You claim, man, listen, you had lost all that weight when you moved to San Francisco, and you claimed you had been working on yourself and No, nigga, you moved out there to San Francisco, couldn't afford to keep your car, and you was walking up and down them big ass hills every day. That's why you lost all that weight. That's why ain't nobody over there overweight. Ain't nobody obese over there. But that's why. It ain't got nothing to do with you being in the gym and eating good. No. There ain't no good food to eat over there. No way. Hell. But listen, man. I kind of hate that the whole gum bars thing had to be a point of contingency in the first place. Because, like, knowing who you are, the fact that you couldn't understand why I felt the way I did, the fact that you got insulted over that speaks volumes, man. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. We just cut from two different cloths. It like, because when you rapping these gun bars and you're not really about them, you don't know the difference between a Full Metal Jacket and a hollow point. Like, I'm thinking of people I've lost. I'm thinking about Ant. I'm thinking about Angel. I'm thinking about Oz. I'm thinking about Bud. I'm thinking about D. I'm thinking about Aaron. I'm thinking about Deontay, bruh. You understand? Like, I've really lost people to. I'm gonna have to leave that alone. There's nothing wrong with who you are. You're a nerd kind of guy. You like comic books and Dragon Ball Z and computers and all that, and that's how you grew, whatever. You still passionate about things you was passionate about when you was a kid. I respect that. Hey, man, I grew up pulling carburetors out of 1980-something box Chevys, okay? I grew up messing around with saws and drills and welding and shit. We're cut from two different cloths, brother. I'm wearing steel-toe boots right now. You don't own a pair, Swank. You don't own a pair. And it's like... This makes me want to throw more shade at Smutty. Smutty over here trying to play me like I'm soft. Where my fan at? Oh, man, I lost my fan. Hold on. Yeah. Check out this official Soul Carnival merch. Yeah, it's a little bent. Happy February. But hey, man, Smutty trying to play me soft. I broke this man's cousin's jaw because he broke into my car and stole my phone. Or jaw or nose or something. I had to pay the hospital bill. And he trying to play me like I'm soft. The funny thing about that is Granville was low-key proud. He wouldn't admit it. But Pops was low-key proud. When he heard I had to pay a medical bill, he was like, how hard you hit him? Yeah, he was low-key proud. But look, man, ultimately, the reason why I stopped rocking with you ain't got nothing to do with the music. I think you're a talented artist. Whether or not you feel that way about me is cool. I do think it's kind of funny how I'm trash, but you asked me to be in your group. So either one or two things is true. You want trash people to be in your group, which makes you look crazy. We can agree on that, right? If I'm trash and you ask me to be in your group, then that means you like trash people. But like, if that's not the case, then what's going on? When did I become trash? Was I only not trash when I was in the group? And then as soon as I left the group, I then became trash again? Make it make sense, Swank. You asked me to be in the group. I told you I had too much going on. I was taking 18 credit hours at Montevallo, bro. Soul Carnival going full blast. Swanglish going full blast. I told you I had a lot on my plate, and you still was like, yeah, come on. And then as soon as I don't want to be in the group no more, I'm trash. The reason why I stopped rocking with you, bro, is ultimately because you are a loser to me, bro. You're a loser. Y'all would always trash the Alabama music scene. And I ain't never seen y'all at a show. I ain't never seen y'all go to nobody's show, concert, festival. You ain't out here supporting no scene. You ain't know who none of the local rappers in the area are. You ain't never heard of F.B. Bucci. You ain't never heard of Northside Wheezy. You ain't never heard of none of them. Big Yavo. You ain't never heard of none of them. But yet you will idolize them folk in New York. Idolize all. Come on, man. I've never seen you at an open mic. Except for that one time you claimed you was there, but I don't remember. But that's fine. You're like a loser to me, bro. Because it's like Listen, I wouldn't dare talk about your family situation, but whenever I got out there to San Francisco and I saw that you were spending all this money, $3,000-$4,000 living in a studio apartment with this woman who you didn't know, the fact of the matter is you got a whole family back down south, bro, and you moving on the other side of the country. That's what low-key had me looking at you sideways, because when it came time to work, when it came time to grind, you claimed that you was in your feelings. Hey, man, that ain't none of my business, so I'm not going to speak on it. But dig this. You need to understand that when I come out there to work and you talking about you got shows lined up and video shoots lined up, and ain't none of that true, I'm fed up. I'm done. And the way that you were so just nonchalantly just like existing, wanting to go do this and go see this thing and go do that, when I'm like, hey, bro, let's work. How do you think that made me feel? I spent all that time and money getting out there, and then you don't even want to work on no music? Unless bro, you have me and Finn in the same room as you. Now, whether or not you think we're good producers, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is, we speak the language. Being a producer, you got to understand a certain language. We speak the software terminology. We're musicians. We know the difference between a condenser mic and a dynamic mic. You don't. And you're not trying to soak up none of this game. Even if you thought we was trash, you could at least be trying to figure out, bruh, listen, I had never worked Ableton a day in my life. I watched Finn do it. I'm over here taking notes on Finn working on Ableton. By the time it's said and done with, I'm over there cooking. Hey, man. This video getting long. And this is not even what I intended this to be. Who is this texting me? Listen, I'm about to wrap this up because it's already going on 20 minutes. This might be longer than the response to Old Cockroach Girl. But listen, this is what it comes down to, brother. The way that you're ashamed to be from Alabama, the way that y'all was always talking down, like, that is who I am. I got a revolver on my overalls right now. I don't want none of them kale smoothies out there. I don't. I like grits and cornbread, Swank. Them kale smoothies cost about $14. Give me a couple bucks and I can make a mean pan of cornbread, eat off it for about 3-4 days. Hey, bro, I'm eating good out here. I don't care how broke I get. I can always eat good in Birmingham, Alabama. Ain't nobody missing meals out here. So, and I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to leave it alone, because people are blowing up my phone. It really pisses me off the way that y'all old lady treated Calliope. I'm going to say that. And I don't even know what y'all got going on, but whenever y'all were out there, that really pissed me off. Because that girl didn't mean nobody no harm. That girl didn't have malicious intentions against nobody. And for whatever reason, your old lady evaluated her character and came to the conclusion, this is a bad person. I don't like this person. And what's crazy is, I'm getting the same energy from somebody who's conceited and think they better than everybody and got timeshare money over here in Alabama. It's the same vibe. What you don't understand is that this whole time you living with a gentrifier, because that's the qualification. That's the prerequisite. Do you think you better than the people that you living beside? That the neighborhood you living in, you think you better than them? The tenderloin, the pork chop, or wherever the hell y'all at? True or false? Whenever y'all punched in the GPS where y'all wanted to go, y'all would walk like 7 blocks around this one particular region of the neighborhood. And I'm like, why can't we walk through here? Shawty talking about, oh, it's so dangerous, and you don't want to go through there. It's really bad, and blah, 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 blah. So me and Tay, we got to go see what's over there. Mind you, we had just walked around West Oakland for like some days, wandering around, trying to find the best chicken and waffles, because that's the cloth we cut from. We don't care where we at. We try to find the grub, and if the grub is in the trenches, guess what? We in the trenches, grubbing. You don't know what that's like. Come to find out, wasn't nothing over there but some homeless people, brother. Hungry, homeless, nothing more, nothing less. No pips, players, drug dealers, hustlers, no gang members with face tattoos, and none of that. Homeless people who was hungry. You, my friend, are content with ignoring the existence of this thing because you don't want that reminder of, oh, I don't live in a utopia. So if I just walk around it, it don't exist. Don't you understand that make me feel some type of way? Because if you walk around them and ignore their existence, who else will you ignore who you feel like you superior than? That's what it takes to gentrify a neighborhood, brother. That's what it takes. Thinking that you better than them people. Hey, man, out here in Birmingham, I ain't got no choice. I'm out here interacting with everybody. I feel bad right now because this man asked me for he asked me for a dime, bruh. This man said, sir, can you spare a dime? I didn't have nothing but my Venmo card on me. I felt bad. Man, hold on. Did you know that me and Tay, this is just a little side note, and this is just me being petty. This is me actually being mean, but I'm being mean to old girl, and she's not a black person. So this is the only time I'm actually going to be mean and facetious. She told us that the original Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles was in West Oakland. I'm over here like, pretty sure Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is a SoCal thing. I'm pretty sure. And she's like, no, the first one, it's over there, West Oakland. Man, we bebop over there. It's a whole different restaurant, brother. Brother with a hard R like Hulk Hogan. A whole another restaurant. Had us looking crazy thinking we at Roscoe's. A good grub, though. And if me and Tay ever get a chance, we gonna go back. And it's like, you gotta understand, like, the scariest people I've ever seen in my life is at that flea market in Pensacola. And that's where Tay is most comfortable. So you crazy if you think we not gonna walk some blocks in San Francisco just because there's some homeless people there. And it's the shortest route to get from point A to point B. Y'all would rather walk 7-8 blocks around just to avoid. Don't you understand that makes you a bad person? I could understand if you were actually in risk of harm or danger. Nigga, the crime rate where y'all at was the same. You're not even making no sense. Not even man, listen. This is what it comes down to. Oh, you know what I should do? Since this video getting long, I should keep the tradition going of debuting new Soul Carnival music every time I do my little thing. Brother, you are a loser. Hold on. Don't you understand that anytime we play these shows out here, we're not making a whole lot of money. Every once in a while, we might make a good bit of money off merch. We sell stickers and all lighters and all kinds of stuff. Every once in a while, we might hit a lick. But for the most part, we don't make a lot of money, bro. We don't. But we take that money and we invest it. And we go on and we writing people checks. When people come and play with us, like, I'm writing people checks. They taking that money and they feed and there's them. You understand? I write Lucas a check and he'll go cash that check, put it in the bank, and then go feed his family. Do you understand that? Do you understand that we're out here contributing to somebody's child getting a belly full? You ain't calling no shots. You ain't wrote nobody no check. You ain't out there doing, and that's fine. I don't wish you no hurt, harm, or danger. I wish you nothing but success. But don't sit up here and pretend like you dangerous just because I hurt your feelings. Come on, man. Hold on, I'm about to play y'all something. What y'all want to hear? I gotta play some new Soul Carnival. I got to. It's a tradition now. It's a tradition. You're like a loser to me, man. And it's like you give people like us a bad name. And when I say us, I mean intelligent black men. Oh yeah, I'm wrapping it back around to February. You give people this disillusion that you cannot be an intelligent black man and not also be simultaneously a scurry little puppy dog that's afraid of the world. Give me your lunch money. You got to be a give me your lunch money face ass black person to be intelligent. No. I never claimed to be tough. All I ever claimed to be was not food. Smutty. That's all I ever claimed to be. Can't nobody. I've been living out here in the trenches for years. Ain't nobody slapped me around. Ain't nobody took nothing from me. Ain't nobody ever hit nothing. No. But all of a sudden now you got violent tendencies because I hurt your feelings? Are you serious? Okay. What I'ma play, man? What I'ma play? I'm sorry, it's a big folder. It's a lot of music, man. It's a lot of music on here. Whew! There's some bangers in here too. I'm not sure which one I should play. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me cut my car on. My Honda, that I am not ashamed of, gonna rock it till the wheels fall off. Hey, my Mitsubishi, it had about 400,000 miles on it when it died. I don't want no G-Wagon. And that's another thing, bro. How did you convince this man that doesn't know me to go so hard? Like, bro, this song is like the greatest I've ever heard you rap. You know how that makes me feel? I inspired what I feel is like some of your greatest bars. I don't know old buddy like that, but them was some amazing bars. Do you understand? I can't do that. I can't go to Dobby and be like, hey, Dobby, I need you to sit down and write your greatest bars against this random stranger you don't know. He not going to do that. He got stuff to do. He's going to be like, no. He might get on there and troll and be a goofball. See, I'm not really no rapper like that. I'm trying to be in the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame. You understand, my little homie? I got people who hearing this and they actually want to like take shots at you and they like actually really rappers. I ain't even really no rapper. You gonna piss off the. Listen to this. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna get Eric Von Campbell to hop on this. He already laid it down, but
we was getting chased through the mall with a bag full of goodies. Had all kinds of surprises tucked up inside of our hoodies. Had a lot of aspirations and a handful of dreams. Had no credit, no way to get it, but plenty of schemes. Roll 5 deep in your daddy's caddy, spitting bars. Make a pit stop, roll a little herb in the cigar, but we don't smoke in the whip. Mama say it smell like shit. That say if you gotta hear him out again, he finna flip. So we outside thugging in the yard like we supposed to. If you pull up thinking you some shit, then we gon' roast you. Pour make it toast, pour a little on the dirt. For the ones that's in a cage and the ones that's on the shirt.
I wanted peace, but beef was all on the menu.
reckless like the purple around a mace window.
Seen some real cold shit
Living in this igloo.
Praise the Lord that I don't
Look like what I done been through. So sorry if I offend you with the way that I talk.
I got some kinfolk that was traced out in chalk. Seemed like just yesterday we was cruising down gone. I told her not to look back and now the bitch made a salt. You know I'm packing my gat
By the way that I walk,
I pray I never have to blast.
I done seen what it cost.
And sometimes I shed a tear after taking the dub. And sometimes I had to laugh after suffering loss. But you know,
Quit playing on me, man. One more again, here you go. Yeah. Hey, my homie Northside Elephant supposed to be hopping on this. And he a real stepper from Florida too. He gonna kill it. Hey, North, get at me, bro. What's going on? You gotta get on this, man. But hey, listen, peace and love. Any club, I wish y'all the best. I love y'all. I think y'all got incredible things going. I don't wish none of y'all no hurt, harm, or danger. Swank, please leave me alone. You're the greatest rapper ever, bro. I don't want no smoke with you. And if you really want some smoke with me, hop on a plane. Call me. You still got my number. I've had the same number since junior high. And come talk to me face to face. And if you ain't willing to do that, then please leave me alone. I love you. All y'all. Let me get up out of here, bro. Let me get up out of here. How I cut this off?